Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Doll Flippers. It's me, Cody. And over the weekend I had an idea for a pretty fun little doll that's a pair of dolls actually, that's a blast from the past. Not really. It was not a hugely successful show from what I understand. It stays clear in my brain when I remember it, but so there was a Cartoon Network show a while back called Hi Puffy AmiYumi. It was based off of a Japanese duo. I guess they're pop rock. I didn't want to say J-pop or J-rock because maybe it's a different genre altogether. Called Puffy AmiYumi. They honestly looked a lot different than the cartoon depictions, but they did have realistic dolls made of them. Like, not of the cartoons, but of the actual band, who look like this. This was promotional material. This is also an album cover, but this was the promotional material from the Cartoon Network show, as you could see. So that's what I wanted to do today. I wanted to make some dolls out of the Puffy AmiYumi dolls that look a little more like their characters. So, as per usual, I do this digitally because it's easier than to, use a paintbrush and spend all that money getting dolls just for these videos, because who's gonna buy my dolls, I like to just do this virtually until somebody decides to buy. So these were the dolls. I had them, and they were really, really fun because they were singing dolls, which isn't, unusual. As you can see, these are from two different pictures. I just layered one on top of the other, which is why you could see that white outline. But for the sake of brevity, I'm keeping them in one file, in one picture. What was cool about these dolls was you would get them to sing through little sensors on their hands. But they would just sing, their part of the songs. If you had them together, you made the sensors touch, and they would talk and have a conversation together. And it was really, really cool. I just wanted the Yumi doll at first, but I was told that I could get both if I wanted to, so I did. So, I'm going to start with Ami. This is Ami, and this is Yumi. This is Ami's cartoon caricature, and this is Yumi's cartoon caricature. You could see it a little bit in the way that they dress and stuff, but honestly, they didn't look like their real life counterparts, I guess you could say. So, just gonna select this. Nope. Okay, now everything is selected. So like I said, it's easier doing this digitally, and it's a lot easier just copy-pasting features. It's going to be a little jarring, but I'll fix the lighting and it won't be so bad. Okay. Gosh, these old Flash animations, they were something. They had a style, much like in the way that, old retro pixel games were, that was bred not by choice, but by limitation. And even though, people knew how to animate outside of a computer, This was what was all the rage. Just trying to blur it a little bit. Okay. It looks a little jarring with the wide eyes and then the in-turned eyebrows, the tilted in eyebrows. So we will definitely be getting rid of those as well. Just very simple, just blend that in. We don't, you know, we're not looking to make it pixel perfect, because these are just like ideas. This is my idea channel. Yeah, this, I really liked this style of drawing. This cartoon style back then, because I was a big anime nerd. So I like to emulate both anime and, you know, weird pseudo-anime that was very popular in the early 2000s. And one of the things, and that's why I bring it up, is having the eyebrows appear above the hairline, as you could see. I still do that. It's a bad habit, but I like the way it looks. So there's Ami. Those are her eyes. And then we're gonna fix her lips. I know that they're not really drawn with like colored lips, so seeing as how it would just be the skin color, I'm not gonna pick the color from the other picture. I'm just going to pick the skin color here and then blot it out. Okay. And then just, yeah. So it's not too dramatic a change. That's a little terrifying. Okay, I'll fix the teeth and then we'll move on. Oh, excuse me. That's not so bad. That's not terrible. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Let me just... I know I say we'd move on, but I just want to see if I can fix it. Alright, that's the best we can do. Now we're going to move on to Yumi. Naturally, of course, I liked Yumi better because she had the purple hair and she was more punk rock, and I thought that owning one skull shirt, one black skull shirt, made me a goth back in the day. But that's all I really had, so... Plus I was 8. How goth could you really be without them alerting the authorities, or what have you. What the hell? Okay, sorry, I didn't know where that went. Okay. Of course, I'm gonna have this disappear behind the hair. Just wanna get this in the right spot. it wouldn't do me any good to take that eye, so I'm just going to take the first eye and flip it. And now we have that there. Okay. But yeah, no, it was fucking... The band was just the epitome of goths versus preps, which will always be a very funny, you know, war between women that's been fabricated to me. Of course, I took part in it. I'm not saying I was ever above it. Don't want anyone thinking that I think too high of myself. So, I'm just gonna... I know they're gonna be invisible behind the hair, but just for the sake of placement. Okay. Yeah, no, they're invisible, but still. I wanted to just do that for placement reasons. And then for the lips, this one's going to be a little bit easier to blend because she doesn't have lipstick on and she has her mouth closed. See? That's not bad. To those of you who are saying it is bad, I am doing the best I can with the tools I have. I know that in real life it would be easier. I could just take off the paint, but that's not what we're dealing with right now. Now, we got the face done, and that's all well and good, but the thing that's really going to make them look more like the characters, naturally, is making their hair look a little unnatural. See what I did there? So we're going to color it. This would be the biggest thing if I, oh shoot. This would be the biggest thing if I got to make these. Oh yeah, no, that's a bang. So we're going to color the hair. I know it's going to look a little weird to start with, but I'm going to change the transparency. I just like to make a mask and then mess with the transparency, and then it looks a little better. So yeah, of course I didn't really like Ami. But I did like that she was voiced by, Jenny from, My Life as a Teenage Robot. But, like, she did absolutely nothing to hide her voice. It was, like, the exact same voice. And that was fine, because it's a good voice. Oh. Damn it.
10 o'clock p.m.
I know, thank you. Sorry, that was an alarm. Sorry about that. So, yeah, these were cool toys. I would definitely try and scope them out. Although it said that Ami was on sale at Walmart. Well, not on sale, but like, she was being sold at Walmart. Which was very interesting to me because, you know. First of all, where's Yumi? Second of all, why are you selling it now? That show ended years and years ago. And I liked it. I know how corny it probably is if I looked back on it, but I liked it. I liked the aesthetic of it. Now, all we do is, see, it's not perfect, but it gives you an idea of yeah, it's got a little bit of a glow to it, but whatever. I feel like I've been defending myself this entire video from an audience that probably isn't even there. I hope some people take entertainment out of this. And that's it for now. That is how I would make Puffy AmiYumi dolls into their cartoon counterparts. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you somehow got inspiration out of this and make one of these yourselves, please let me know. I'd love to see it. Okay, bye.